fala.
All right, welcome to the Cafe Arena. Yeah, a nice arena. They just redid this. I guess they got a big ticket price here. 22 million. This is pocket change though for
Oh yeah.
for this area. And we've got Shediac Predators versus the Kent South Flames. And we're going to get underway here.
We have on the video we got Maya Productions.
Yes, yes. And the starting lineup here is going to be Savoie, McDonough, and Fougère. On point, we've got Cormier and Sultan. And here we go. We're getting ready. And we're off. Kent South wins the draw, but players get possession, shoot it in deep. And that puck stuck on the ice there for a second. Sultan tried to move it up, but didn't. And Savoie comes, doesn't get it. Cormier will pick that up, try to get it out of harm's way. He lost it behind the net. That puck's sticking behind the net twice now. And there we go. Fougère brings it out across, gets it to McDonough. McDonough shoots. Oh! And he
Out of bounds.
hit that with the top of his stick, and it hits the netting, and we get a whistle.
That was a nice pass.
That was a nice pass, a nice bring.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I think this is the first shot on net, right?
that's the first one. Yeah. Okay, now we got Gallon, Brisson, and Boucher out there. That would be, oh, Boucher gets it, and he slits that towards the net. Brisson with it behind the net, gets it back out front. Brisson in the corner, takes a hit. Gallon gets it to the point to Maya. Maya shoots off a shin. Maya keeps it in, gets it back to Gallon. He'll move around, shoots it towards the net. Oh, and the rebound comes out. Boucher couldn't get control of that. And here we go. Gallon comes across like and Gallon again with it. Gallon gets it over to Boucher, and Gallon takes a hit, and he tried to shuffle that to Brisson. Comes around, Maya keeps that in deep. And Gallon coming around, and it's still in the zone. Gallon with it, shoots off a stick. Boucher with it, chips that into the corner. Brisson's going for it. And the Predators try to get it out, but don't. And they'll shoot that down the ice, and icing, no icing waved off. And Maya has that. Maya has that. Maya steers clear of a hit there, and send that back in. The Predators, they got to get onside. And Desroches has it. Desroches gets that to Poirier. Poirier lost it there. Oh, and Alain had to be sharp there.
Yeah, good eye. That was a quick one. He came pretty in quick.
Yeah. Yeah, he did the split. Yep.
A lot more flexible than me, that's for sure.
That's right. If I tried that, I'd be down for a week.
I think we need more yoga.
Yes, yes. All right. And here we go. McPherson taking the draw. Predators right off the draw.
Yeah.
Boys, he had
Got a
to be
good eye.
sharp
Another
there.
good eye on. Yeah, good eye.
Okay. We'll go just to the left of Alain again. And McPherson taking the draw. McPherson wins the draw, gets it back to Cormier. Cormier chips off the boards to Gauguin. Gauguin gets it out. No, not quite. Now he does. And Cormier will pick it up again. Cormier looking for someplace to chip that off the glass. Gets it into the neutral zone, and Shediac will chip that back in. And they shoot that over the net. Poirier going here. Poirier steps into his man. Breyer gets that out. McPherson with it. Chips that up to Cormier. Cormier coming across the center. Cormier gets sandwiched there, but McPherson gets the puck. And Cormier got it right out front. And again, they shoot that, and a whistle coming. And the net was moved off its spot, and it gets whistled down.
I didn't see that.
And we'll get a line change, some fresh legs out there, and we have Savoie, McDonough, and Leblanc. Savoie wins the draw, chips it to the corner, but Predators have it, and they bring it out. Bavino tried to come in, and Maye took him hard into the boards, and they get that out. And here, Predators shaping up again, off a skate, stays in the zone. Savoy going back. Savoy going for his man, gives him a bump, and the Predators chip that in deep. Schulten has it. Schulten tried to chip that to the point, but doesn't. And Schulten tried to hip check his man, missed. And Savoy back there. Savoy again going in. Schulten trying to chip that around. And they chip that out front. And Schulten again with it.
Stick in front there.
Yes, he had a big long stick. LeBlanc with it. LeBlanc chips that over to Schulten. High chip. Schulten's coming up. And the puck seems to be sticking on the ice a little bit. Schulten takes a big hit and goes down. And the Predators get it right out front. And nice save, Alain, with a pad. Maillet, he'll come out. He's got McDonough with him. Maillet comes across. Maillet turns, tries to chip that out, but the Predators will bring that out of the zone. Here we go, Gallon with it. Gallon comes in, and I think that's offside.
Yep.
That was offside.
Good pressure going on.
Yeah, good pressure. That was offside because of where they get off the bench is just on the other side of the blue line. And here we go. Gallon taking the draw here. Gallon wins the draw, gets it back to Breyer. Breyer to Desroches. Desroches up to Boucher, who tries to chip that in. Boucher again with that stick, good stick. And Desroches kicks that in deep and takes his man at the same time. Boucher stops the puck. Boucher gets it to Gallon. Gallon, tried to squeak that in, but doesn't keep stay in. And they get by Desroches. The Predators tried to chip that up. Breyer going in the corner. Breyer following his man around, and here we go. Gallon has it, brings it out. Gallon gets it across to Brisson. Brisson shoots that towards the net. Nice rebound there.
That's a rebound.
And the Predators will come out. Predators bring it across. That was offside.
The refs are pretty sharp tonight.
Yeah.
They're doing a good job. Yeah.
Fresh legs on here. And we've got McPherson, Gauguin, and Poirier. On point, Cormier and Schulten. McPherson, Predators win the draw. Predators have it in their zone. Oh, and he falls down. And Ryan Gauguin just stayed with the puck and a nice shot on net. He's couldn't ask for any better. They just kept falling on the way in. So, okay, we'll have a face-off just to the left of the Predators goaltender. The person does the draw, and that goes back to Schulten. Schulten, they keep it in. Poirier steps into his man, and Gauguin gets it. Oh, and they're going to keep it in? No, it comes out. And Schulten, the Predator player, got behind, and they shoot it wide. Again, off the boards. Albao there for the Predators has it. Oh, and it's right in the feet of Schulten. Schulten into his man, comes around, Gauguin with it. Gauguin chips it back to Cormier. Cormier will step around his man. Cormier comes out, he send that in deep. McPherson gets there. McPherson has it, takes a hit, and doesn't get it chipped. Chips it a little too far for Cormier, and the Predators will have possession. They come out, Poirier will shoot that back in. McPherson gets onside, and Gauguin goes in, forecheck, and Predators chip that down, and it won't have enough for icing, so Maillet picks it up. Maillet has it behind the net. Maillet getting harassed there a little bit, and he gets it back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc on the boards, chips it up from the point, a shot, that goes wide. Now they have it on the point again. The Predators shoot towards the net. Oh! And they score on the rebound.
Whoa, scores. Yeah, he almost had it.
Yeah, he almost had it. And
it's only one goal.
It's only one goal. He made the save. 5:24 left in the first period. 1-0 Predators.
Playing good. They're playing good. They're just got to keep it up.
Yeah, and we have Savoy took the draw. Savoy wins the draw. LeBlanc sweeps at it. And the Predators try to chip that back in. Predators again. LeBlanc has it on his stick. doesn't get it out. Predators have it again. The behind the net tries to chip it out front. Cormier, and it does come out front, and it comes out of the zone. Everybody's got to come out and get onside. Babineau for the Predators has it right now. Chips it up. Cormier has it. Cormier chips that back on the boards for Fougère. Fougère chips that up. Tried to hit LeBlanc. LeBlanc going for a line change. And Breyer goes in the corner. Breyer gets there first, and he's trying to tie it up, wait for some help. And there's Brisson gets it out to Cormier. Cormier will come out. He'll chip that in deep. And Brisson going in with Boucher. And Gallon comes up with it. Gallon gets that back to, and Maillet shoots that towards the net. Schulten keeps that in. And the Predators have it behind the net. Predators chip it up. And Maillet shoots that back in off of Brisson's shin pad. That goes wide of the net, and the Predators shoot that down for icing.
That's good. Just gotta keep it up.
And we'll have a face-off just to the left of the Predators netminder. And here we go. And Gallon will take the draw. And Gallon wins the draw. Brisson gets it. Brisson turns around, gets it on Gallon's stick. Gallon tried to turn to get a shot. And Gallon gets it up front. Boucher! Boucher on the rebound. Gallon with the original shot. So I'd say that was Brisson to Gallon to Boucher.
Some tight passing in there in front of Bowler. And
playing in tight. And it is a 1-1 game, 3:55 left in the first period. Gallon and Predators win the draw. Chips it off the boards. Welling for the Predators will chip that in the zone. And Maillet gets it out. Gallon chasing for the puck here. He'll keep that in. Chip. And the Predators chip it to the boards. Brisson gets that. Brisson is still fighting for it, chipping away. And Gallon comes out with it. And they have it. Oh, and no shot. Brisson chips that back into the corner, and they chip that out. Schulten with it. Schulten shoots that towards the net, and the netminder will glove that down, and we'll have a face-off just to the left of Predators netminder. We get a line change. We've got LeBlanc, Poirier, and McPherson coming out. Desroches and Breyer on point. And McPherson takes the draw, wins the draw. Breyer shoots that in deep. That goes behind the net to the far left corner there, but McPherson picks that up. McPherson keeps it in. LeBlanc trying to get to it, and a roughing call for both players, offsetting penalties. We'll have LeBlanc going off for Kent South, and I believe Babineau, is it? Or Babineau for the Predators, number 18. And so we still have 5-on-5 hockey, folks. McPherson taking the draw here. McPherson wins the draw, but the Predators come up with it, and they get it out. Breyer goes back. Breyer turns, shoots, hits the linesman's skate, and the Predators will come out with possession there. Breyer takes his man into the boards, and McPherson goes back, tries to chip that out, and the Predators get it out, but Gauguin is there. Gauguin gets it across to Poirier. Poirier has it. Oh, and that comes across, was offside. McPherson picks that up. McPherson across to Poirier. Poirier will bring that in. Across to Gauguin. Chipped off his stick. McPherson back to Breyer. Breyer will sing that in, and that is in deep. McDonough on the ice now. McDonough going, trying to forecheck here, and the Predators will chip that deep into the Kent South zone. Desroches will pick that up behind the net. Gauguin has it. Gauguin chips that back around and has to go around his man. Gauguin still, he steps into his man there. And we had Savoie there, and here we have McDonough chasing the puck down against Landry for the Predators. Landry goes around his net. Landry stops, tries to get that, and Predators shot on net. Nice save. Alain, the rebound. Stops that as well. And he doesn't have possession there yet. Breyer goes down. And the Predators pick it up, get it to the point, and Savoy comes out. McDonough picks that up. McDonough will shoot that in deep. No, he'll carry it in. McDonough carries that in, gets it chipped off his stick, chips it back to Cormier. Cormier
nice shot, nice shot.
Save. That was high, was going to go over the net anyways, but we'll have a face off to the right of the Predators net.
Yeah, it gives us a good face off on that side of the ice.
Yep. And we'll have a line change, and we'll have Gallon, Boucher, and Brisson back on the ice. On point, Cormier and Schulten. And here we go. And Kent South wins the draw. Gallon has it. Gallon still has it. Gets chipped off his stick into the neutral zone. Cormier chips that back. Cormier has it. Cormier tries to chip that up to Boucher, and does. That's offside. Predators. Albert shot that in offside. And we'll have a face-off at the offside circle just outside Kent South zone. Gallon ready to take the draw here. Gallon wins the draw, but Predators come out with possession temporarily here. Brisson chipped that off a stick. Brisson has it. Brisson chips that to Gallon. Gallon on his stick. Gallon gets that back to Brisson. Brisson into the corner to Boucher. Boucher, the rebound again. Brisson chipping away at it. He shot that originally wide, and Boucher had a rebound there. Schulten has it. He almost lost it, and Boucher couldn't pick that up. He does now. Boucher gets it. Gives that back to Cormier. Cormier across to Schulten. Schulten will step back up to Brisson. Brisson chips that into the neutral zone. Brisson with it. And Brisson still chips that in. Oh, and Schulten missed that. And nice save, Alain. He chipped that way over to the far side.
Nice to close those pads pretty tight.
Yep. Oh, and the Predators have it again, but Cormier gets it. He chips that out to the neutral zone, and that is the end of the first period. We'll take a short break. Yep. All right. All right, we're back. Ready to start the second period.
Yeah.
And
they got some nice lighting in here.
They do. LED. Gallon takes the draw, wins the draw, gets it back to Deroche. Deroche chips out ahead onto a Predator stick. Predator hit the referee with the puck. And Gallon picks that up. Tried to hit Brisson. Brisson on the chase here. And Predators get that behind their own net, and Brisson was harassing them there on the forecheck. And they'll chip that out, and Deroche has to hurry up because icing is waved off. Deroche gets there, he chips that around, and that gets flipped up in the air, comes out of the zone. Gallon tried to get that, but Brisson will pick it up. Chips that ahead to Gallon. Gallon has it. Gallon going in deep. Gallon with it still, tries to chip that back to Boucher. And Gallon picks it up. Gallon gets that out. Oh, and Arthur had that all chipped up. Oh, and the puck is still live. He got a backhand away. And Arthur and Gallon were working away there. Brisson. Breyer tries to keep that in. Boucher trying to back check here. And Maillet takes a hit, but he gets the puck away from his man. And Brisson. And a shot from the point. Oh, that hit Alain right in the face. Again, Laundry with it. Oh, that was deflected. He had to be sharp there. And Boucher into his man, and the Predators have it behind the net again. Breyer trying to get it away, and the Predators try to shoot that out. And Boucher hits his man. Breyer with it. Breyer chipped that ahead on the boards a bit. LeBlanc comes in, steps into his man, and they're on the boards with it. LeBlanc trying to chip it out, and they do. They get it out into the neutral zone, but it's chipped back in. Breyer with it now, chips it to LeBlanc. He gets it just out, and Maya shoots that out. McPherson with it again, chips that up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc across.
That was a nice fresh pass.
It was.
Right over the sticks.
And the Predators shoot that back in. Maya comes back to get that. And LeBlanc has it now. It was chipped onto his stick. He chips it. And the Predators pick that up on the point. They shoot that across. And Breyer tried to chip that on the boards and didn't work. McPherson behind the net. Up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc into his man, and that'll come out of the zone. And the Predators take that back into their zone, and it's chipped out into the neutral zone. Here we have Cormier on. Cormier chipped that in deep, and it hits the netting, and that'll come outside of the zone, and just
that deflection was very
tricky for the goaltender to stop. Yeah, and we'll have a face-off just in front of the Predators bench, outside the 10 South zone. And we have Savoie taking the draw here. He's flanked by McDonough and Fougère. Savoie wins the draw, but Predators come up with it. McDonough gets it off a stick, and Schulten picks that up. Schulten goes around his net, turns, goes the other way, chips that towards McDonough. McDonough will chip that ahead. Predators chip that back in, and they shoot that. Oh, glove save, Alain. And Fougère comes out. Fougère takes a hit with a stick. And Fougère has it. Fougère goes around, takes a hit, and he still has the puck. He has it, and he chips that to the point. And Cormier right on net. Nice save there. He had to be sharp there. That made it all the way through. It almost slid under the pads, yes. And we'll have Savoie taking the draw just to the right of the Predators netminder. 1-1, 8:33 left in the second period. And Savoie wins the draw, gets it back to Cormier on point. Cormier has it, chips that in, and then onto a Predator stick. Predators come out to neutral zone, and that's poke check. And sorry for the Predators, brings it in, and that hit Schulten in the shin. And they shoot that towards the net, and that was another tricky save there for Alain.
When the pucks fly, they go in the air and they bounce right in front of you. It's you never know where it's gonna go.
No, it's not. It's kind of a you got to kind of guess. That's why I guess he goes down in that butterfly position. Okay, Gallon taking the draw here. Gallon wins the draw, but then they bring it out. Predators had it for a minute, but Brisson comes in. 2-on-1 kind of. Brisson gets it across. Oh! And the net is off the moorings, and they missed the one-timer.
That was a nice try.
And that was a nice try. The whistle, it was blown down because the net got moved.
Yep.
And okay, we'll have a face-off just to the right.
The pegs must not be too deep in the ice here.
No, nice patience by Brisson. Right off the draw, shot on net by Brisson. And you chip it up, and Gallon keeps it in off the shin of LeBlanc. And the Predators have it. It goes to the point. Predators try to get it out, but Gallon gets it and shoots that back in. And they go behind the net. Gallon with his big long stick, and Desroches has it, keeps it in. Gallon has it, shoots that around. Brisson tries to pick it up and does. Brisson gets it out front. Gallon again with his stick in the way, and Leblanc for the Predators brings it out. Shoots it in. Desroches is going back along with Maillet. Maillet takes a big hit, and he gets reversed and hits the ice. And the referee was in the way, and he got the pit with the puck. Brisson gets the puck, chips that to the point, and the Predators have it, and they shoot towards the net wide. Leblanc comes. Leblanc picks that up. Leblanc again. Leblanc will chip that out on the glass and gets it out to the neutral zone. They shoot that in, and that is icing Predators. 6:56 left in the second period.
Fast, high-paced game.
It is. Not a lot of whistle.
No.
And McPherson will take the draw just to the right of the Predators netminder, along with Gauguin and Poirier. And we have Cormier and Breyer on point. Predators win the draw, and they'll bring it out of the zone. Predators have it. Oh, and that's chipped off a stick. And they'll try to chip that in, and they do deep. And Cormier will go behind the net and get that. He hits his man, and the Predators have it behind the net. And they chip that out front. And Gauguin tried to get that, and it comes out to the neutral zone. Poirier on the forecheck. Cormier gets that chipped off his stick, and 3 Predators come out. And nice stick, Breyer chips that off his stick. And here we have Poirier coming out of the zone. It's Gauguin on the move. Gauguin gets that whacked off his stick. Gauguin goes into his man, and Breyer keeps that in. Breyer on the boards here. Poirier tried to chip that in deep, and the Predators come in, and they shoot, and nice save for Alain. Nice 5:54 left in the second period, 1-1. Then we have Savoie, Fougère, McDonough coming on, along with Maillet and Schulten. And Savoie Predators win that draw. McDonough chips that out on his glove, and Predators have it in the neutral zone. Albert for the Predators shoots that wide. Savoie came across and took him right out. McDonough going to get the puck here. McDonough gets there, but their stick was lifted. And Albert bringing it back in, or Welling, sorry, for the Predators. Schulten chips that around, and Welling gets that to the point to Pellerin. And they chip that behind the net. Maillet chips that off the boards, and the Predators will keep that in, but Maillet gets it again. Fougère will chip that out, and that'll be icing Kent South. And we have Gallon, Leblanc, and Boucher on the ice now.
Second period.
And Predators win the draw, but Boucher gets it and not out. Desroches chips that around to Breyer. Breyer takes a big hit, and he's still up. And Boucher tries to get that. He gets it up to Leblanc. Leblanc, he's not afraid of taking a hit every once in a while. And Leblanc going in, and Leblanc goes into his man. And that's in the skates of the Predators player, and they'll bring it across. Cercelli for the Predators brought it in, and it's on the boards here, and they're trying to chip that out, and Cormier comes out with it. Cormier brings it out. He's got Gallon with him. Cormier will bring it in. Tried to get that out front, and it's in the corner, and Predators are trying to chip that out, and Boucher has it. Boucher stops it. Boucher gets a shot off a shin. Boucher's still in the corner with it, and they're shooting that around. And there was only 4 players on the ice for Kent South, and Poirier comes on. Now Maillet picks that up in the corner. Predators shot it in, and Maillet again gets it behind the net, trying to shake the man off, 2 men off him. And we've got Gauguin coming around, and Maillet with it again. He hits a man, and here we go. Maillet again hits his man, gets it out to Gauguin. Gauguin digs it off the boards, gets it to center. Poirier has it on his stick. Poirier has it at the red line, gets it across, and he'll shoot it in the zone, and the Predators will pick it up and chip that to neutral zone. Maillet shoots that in, icing Kent South.
Second period, 3:14 on the clock, 1-1. Good fast, high-paced game.
Savoie, LeBlanc, and McDonough coming on, and Desroches and Breyer on point. Savoie will take the draw here, just to the right of Alain. To the left, sorry, of Alain. And Savoie wins the draw, but they get it, and the Predators have it on at the point. LeBlanc gets it out to Savoie. Savoie coming in. 2-on-1, Savoie with a shot, and that hits him up high. McDonough chips that behind the net, and the Predators get it to the point, and LeBlanc picks that up. Again, a shot. Nice, big rebound from that goaltender. They chip it out again, and that comes down the ice, and Savoie and a shot.
Oh,
nice
read,
save.
nice read, yep.
Nice save by Alain. And they're in the corner. Savoie trying to chip it out, and the Predators bring it out. They have it there in the shot, and Alain steers that towards the corner. Breyer chips that up, and it gets on Savoie's stick. Savoie will bring it out to the neutral zone. Savoie brings it in. Savoie has it. He chips around the player, brings it behind the net. He gets possession here. Oh, he's hits in his man. LeBlanc comes, hits his man, and they're trying to keep that in the corner. Breyer will pick it up off the boards. Breyer keeps it in. He'll shoot that in deep. LeBlanc has it. LeBlanc gets it out front, almost out front to McDonough. And Savoie chips that back behind the net. LeBlanc's going, and they chip that out. Breyer has it. He'll keep it in. Maybe. No. They bring it out, and Cormier will pick that up. Cormier has that in his zone. Cormier stops, shakes a man, gets it across to Schulten. Schulten chips that up to McDonough. McDonough across the Gallon.
Close.
That was close.
I really had to be looking for that one.
You had to be looking. I didn't see too much white, but I'm not at ice level. So here we go. We got it just outside the Predators zone. Gallon taking the draw. Gallon. And the Predators win the draw, but they chip it back into their zone. Brisson forechecking here. And the Predators try to get it out, but they don't. And it goes back into the corner. Preds trying to pass their way out of this. They chip it on the boards, and Schulten, they chip it around Schulten. DeGrasse coming in for the Predators. He shoots that towards the center, and Brisson will pick that up. Brisson around his man. Brisson will chip that in deep and on the net, and he'll get a whistle as the netminder scoops that with a glove save.
Second period, 1:08 on the clock, 1-1.
Just to the left of the Predators netminder. Or no, they move it to the right, I guess. And Gallon is going over to take the draw along with Brisson and Boucher. And Predators win the draw, have it behind their net. They chip it out. They're trying to get it out. LeBlanc tries to chip that out, and they have that, and offside Kent South. Boucher having some words there with the player.
Maybe they're exchanging numbers.
Yeah, exchanging numbers, yeah. And Gallon taking the draw here. Gallon wins the draw, back to Desroches. Brisson picks that up. Brisson chips that in deep. And Gallon will go in and chase that down. Gallon heads in, and they chip that up. And Maillet keeps that in the zone. Hits the player, and they try to chip that up and not out. Desroches gets by Desroches and comes out to the neutral zone all the way to the Kent South zone. Maillet will pick that up behind the net. He'll go around, off the stick into the netting, and we'll
So
have
in that case,
face-off.
it doesn't matter whose stick it was. If it goes out, it goes out.
If it goes out, it goes out,
Yeah.
and they have a face-off. So
Alright.
just to the left of Alain. And McPherson will take the draw here. McPherson wins the draw, and Gauguin comes out with it, gets it to Poirier. Poirier tries to come around his man, and that is offside. And we'll get a whistle. It hits Breyer's skate, and we'll have a face-off here just outside the Predator zone with 18.1 seconds left in the second period. Okay, McPherson taking the draw. Predators win the draw here. Predators have it. They chip it out to the neutral zone, and they bring it in. Cormier chips that back, and they try to go again. Chips it back to Cormier. Cormier gets it out. Poirier here on the forecheck, and Predators send it over to the other side, and that'll be the end.
That'll wrap up the second period.
And we'll take a break.
We're still all right. We're back.
Yeah.
Starting the third period.
Yeah, it's a little cold on the ears here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Next week. I think it's minus what? 15, 16?
Minus 20 something tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right, and Penn South wins the draw, but Predators come up with it. And they get a shot. That goes wide. Predators shoot that towards the net, and Alain will glove that down.
Yep.
And referee will have a face-off just to the left of Alain. And McPherson will take the draw, and Predators win the draw, and they keep it in. That almost made it out, but Breyer goes back, and McPherson will pick that up. McPherson chips that up, and not out. And now it's out.
It's out.
And Gauguin tried to chip that out, and they, whoa! And that hits the netting, and we'll have a face-off just to the left of Alain.
In the Kent-Sod zone.
Yeah,
Kent-Sod zone.
That got flipped up in the air. So we've got Savoie, Fougère, and LeBlanc on the ice. And Predators shot that right towards the net. Nice stick choking. He stopped that. Predators again chip that out front, and Fougère picks that up. Fougère turns back, tries to buy some time, find somebody to pass it to. He'll chip that out of the zone to the neutral zone. And he goes up and he ricochets off his man. And that flips up in the air. Maillet chips that out, and LeBlanc has it. LeBlanc will bring that in. LeBlanc shoots that nice pad save by the Predators netminder. And LeBlanc's still trying to fight behind the net for it. And they get that up, and Predators. Nice read by Maillet. He chips that back in. LeBlanc has it. LeBlanc chips that. Oh, and he's got a man wide open in the front. And he goes for the wraparound, and Boucher on the ice picks that up. Boucher gets that knocked off his
big
stick.
body guys are hard to
Boucher
push.
ships that out right front, and the Predators pick that up and bring it out. Oh, Maillet was coming across, tried to hit his man, and the Predators shoot that wide. Schulten comes across, he goes into his man, and Schulten again, now he's on a mission. He's hitting a lot of red jerseys out there. Anyways, maroon jerseys. And they shoot that, and that goes right off of nice save. Alain, he's down, and they're chipping away at it. Good thing Schulten was there. He tied a couple of players up, and they shoot that off a shin. And Boucher gets that out. Brisson with the big long stick. He gets that in, and the netminder will steer that to the corner. And Brisson comes around. Gallon gets it. He tries to keep it in, and they don't. And Predators get that out. Two Predators come out and they try to get that. Oh, and what a save, Alain! Oh, and here we go. Boucher's bringing it out of the zone. Boucher one-on-one. Boucher waiting for some help. Boucher gets it across, almost on Gallon's stick, a little too high for him. Desroches has it, shoots that towards the net. That goes just wide. Breyer will chip that back in deep, right in front of the net, and Boucher couldn't connect with that. Boucher has it, tries to keep that in deep, and it comes to the point, and Desroches steps, and that goes off his leg. Brisson comes back and picks that up. Oh, and he chips it on the board. And Alain stopped that, and it flipped over him and goes in. That is bad luck goal. 9 minutes left in the third period. 2-1.
I seen that in a replay this morning when I got on
drinking your coffee.
No, it was the NHL. It was that. So he tried to stop it. It kind of rolled. It rolled up the glove
and then down and in.
Yeah. Some of it sometimes happens. So the odd fluke goals. Yeah.
Okay. McPherson wins the draw. Poirier shoots out in deep. LeBlanc goes back. LeBlanc into his man. Poirier into his man. And McPherson will keep that in. Hits Poirier. And the Predators get that out to the neutral zone. And Schulten will pick that up. Schulten. He just leans into his man. Schulten off the boards to LeBlanc. LeBlanc will chip that out. And McPherson giving a couple of whacks to his guy. And the Predators have it there. And Predators bring that in. And McPherson chips that away. He'll flip that out in the neutral zone. And LeBlanc chasing his man down. And the Predators pick that up and they bring it across. And here we go. Poirier steps into his man. And here we go. Oh! And that comes out into the neutral zone. They'll shoot that back in deep. And Fougère will pick that up. Fougère tries to get it out. It hits the Predators player, and they're digging away at that. McPherson is there. And Cormier, and it's not out yet. Not out yet again. And McPherson will get that out. McDonough has that, chips it up into the Predator zone. And he'll go in on the forecheck. And Predators chip that out. They get it, and that'll go back into the Predator zone. Again, McDonough going in on the forecheck, along with Fougère. Fougère will go into the corner. He steps into his man, and Predators chip that down to the Kent South zone. And here it is. Fougère picks that up, and Fougère and McDonough come in. Fougère has it, chipped off his stick, and the Predators shoot that out to the neutral zone. Maya coming across, and they chip at that. And Predators chip that in across to the other corner. Maya chips that out. Here we go. Yannick Savoie has it. Savoie comes in, brings it in. Savoie tries to bring that all the way in. The Predators chip that out to the neutral zone. Maya. And, that was a tricky shot. And 2 saves, Alain. Nice there. Savoie. Boucher coming out. Boucher brings it across. Boucher has it. He gets it. And they move that out of harm's way. Gallon has it. Gallon chips. Gallon moving. Gallon shoots that towards the net. And they have it there again. Predators chip that out and down the ice. And Cormier will come, and that won't have enough meat to make icing. 6:06 left in the third period. And Boucher chips that into the Predator zone. Brisson going for it. And Gallon gets there. Gallon keeps that in. Gallon has it. Cormier shoots that towards the net. Gauguin with a nice deflection there. Breyer will keep that in. And Predators shoot that around. Gauguin has it. He'll shoot that in deep. And again, comes to Gauguin. He gets it to the point. Cormier with a shot. And that hits the player right in the shin. And Brisson tried to get it to Gauguin. And Predators will bring that out. And that hits Breyer's stick. Breyer can't get it out of the zone. Brisson has it. Brisson will move that up. Brisson chips that out to the neutral zone. And the Predators shoot that back in off a stick. And they get it up to Gauguin. He chips that in. No icing there. And the Predators will shoot that around to the far side. Predators come out of their zone. And Sultan. Oh, and they come in. Oh, and Alain had to be sharp there.
He had to be sharp.
And Maillet has it behind his net. Up to Gauguin. Gauguin doesn't get it out. And Predators shoot that back in. Sultan with it behind the net. He's trying to find a place for it to go. Gauguin gets it. Gauguin chips that. Oh, and that's right out front here. And Leblanc comes and picks that up. Leblanc, and he doesn't get it out. And Mugno shoots, and there's a stick save.
Good stick by Scholten. He had a stick on that to make sure that he couldn't release.
Gauguin, oh, Predators turn, spin, he shoots. And again, that gets shot, and Gauguin's stick was in the way. And the Predators keeping pressure on here. And they get it to the point, lower three on the point, across to his line mate. And they shoot, and they score. Kent South just couldn't get out of their zone.
I think maybe causing an icing would have been, but I mean, when you're in it, it's hard, right?
And we'll have
do the best you can.
Yep. So we'll get a line change, and we'll have Savoie, McDonough, Fougère take the draw here. And on point, we've got Desroches and Cormier. And Kent South wins the draw, but Predators get possession. They try to chip it out to the neutral zone, and Desroches was going to stop the puck and missed it. And that goes shot right on Alain. Desroches with it. He gets that across to Fougère. Fougère tried to chip that out and missed. Desroches again to Fougère. And Predators just keep chipping that back in. There, Savoie will get it. He'll carry it in. He'll send that in deep. Savoie gets it. Oh, he gets it in, but not deep enough. And Desroches shoots that into the Predators' bench.
Third period.
3:23 left in the third period. And Gallon, Brisson, and Boucher will come on, along with Breyer and Maillet on point. And Gallon taking the draw. Gallon wins the draw, and they chip it into the zone. Gallon, Brisson trying to keep it in. Breyer does. Gets that behind the net. Boucher going. Boucher into his man. Brisson comes and picks it up. Gets it to Gallon. Gallon. Breyer will chip that in deep. And they try to get it out. And they do. Chip that down the ice. And it won't have enough meat to get icing. Maillet gets it up to Boucher. Boucher tries to chip that to center. Brisson with it. He'll chip it in deep. And they'll go in on the forecheck. Brisson goes around. And Brisson gets his stick on it. Keeps it in. And Gallon reaching for it. Oh, Brisson, what a shot! And the netminder there just stayed.
He definitely had his eye on that one.
Yes. And we'll get a line change here. 2:37 left in the third. 3-1. There's not been a lot of penalties in this game.
I think they might pull the goal around the inside there.
I think if he just told Max to pay attention, McPherson wins the draw here. And it gets on to Poitier's stick. Poitier will chip that in deep and in the air, and the netminder stops it. 2:30 left in the third. 3-1 Predators. And McPherson taking the draw here, just to the left of the Predators netminder. And McPherson, Predators win the draw. They get possession. They chip that into the corner, and Gauguin misread that, and Gauguin going back, trying to get that, and Cormier comes in and keeps it in deep. He pinches. McPherson trying to get it there. McPherson wreaking some havoc here. Gauguin has it. Oh, they're chipping away at it, and they have it, and they're going to get it out, and Cormier turns. Cormier ties his man up. Cormier, he gets it. Cormier comes out. Cormier starts wheeling here. He'll bring it across. Cormier gets it in, shoots, and they'll get a face-off. 1:48 left.
At least
in
we
the
get a face
third
off in
period.
this zone, in
Yep.
the opposite zone. So
And we'll have a
we call a timeout.
then we have a timeout called by Kent South, and
All right.
we'll see if we can get some plays being made here. And
So everything they've learned up to now is put
yeah,
in place.
everything they did in practice. See if we can get a nice one-timer off the draw. An early goal here leaves us lots of time to
Yeah.
get a tying goal.
Yep.
So you never
Squeeze
know.
the gap,
And look,
tie it.
even the refs get a timeout. They're having a conference as well.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that. A bunch of zebras there all together.
Yep.
And yeah, and they made some nice benches and stuff. I
Yeah,
think
they
they
did,
got
yeah.
seating capacity for 600 here.
Oh, wow.
Something
Yeah, they
like
did a really
that.
good job with the arena.
300 to 400, maybe. I don't know. I think with standing room, I think is what they're allowed. 600.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Timeout's over.
1:48
We've got
on the
Gallo,
clock.
Brisson, and Boucher on the ice, along with Poirier and Cormier and Maillet on point. Gallo, the Predators win the draw. They chip that off the glass, not out. Oh, and the Predators shoot that down, and they get an empty net goal.
Yeah, they got one.
And that's a heartbreaker. 1:40 left in the third period. And Alain will go back in net. One thing when you pull the goaltender, though, you got to try and maintain control
Yep.
of the puck.
Yep.
And it's not always easy.
No.
No. And Gallon.
Yeah, you gotta have a lot of pressure.
And Predators win the draw. They'll chip that in deep. And Cormier will go back and get that. Cormier chips that up. And Gallon gets it. Oh, not out. And Boucher gets it out. Boucher brings it up. Boucher has a man all over him. And a penalty coming to the Predators for hooking. That'll be the first penalty of the game.
Yep.
Where we get a power play.
It was a clean game. There's no more penalties.
Yeah, yesterday's game as well, there wasn't very many penalties. And so we'll get a quick power play here. And we've got Gallon taking the draw along with Boucher and Brisson. And Gallon wins the draw. And Boucher has it, chips it in the corner. Brisson goes back and gets it. Brisson has it along the boards. Brisson tries to kick it out to himself, and Boucher digs it out. Boucher gets it right out front and tries to turn, and they're chipping away at it. It's in everybody's feet there. And Gallon will come back and pick that up. Gallon has it. Gallon chips that back to Boucher. Boucher has it behind the net, and the Predators will chip that around. And they'll bring that out to the neutral zone. And Maillet was going for a big hit there. And they shoot. Oh! And a short-handed goal. And that was too bad. Ale did the initial stop. And 5-1 Predators. 44 seconds left in the game. And power play, Kent South. And we've got McPherson, Poirier, LeBlanc on the ice, along with Desroches and Schulten. And Predators, Kent South won the draw. Predators come and got the puck. And Poirier kicks that around to Desroches. Desroches will pick it up. And Desroches will chip that out to the neutral zone. And Predators will pick that up, and they'll come back in, and they shoot. And Alain will make that stop. And 24.3 seconds left in the period. And I think Kent South is kind of playing like they want this over.
Yeah, their momentum seems or
a little low.
The energy seems a little low, but
yeah. And McPherson wins the draw, and Schulten will bring that out. Schulten will bring it to the neutral zone, and he'll chip that in deep. And the Predators try to chip that out, and it hits LeBlanc. LeBlanc goes in to take his man. Desroches comes with a shot. And that went in high, and Poirier will go into his man. And the Predators will chip that down the ice, and that'll be the end of the game.
That was a good game. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Maya Productions, and
yeah, we'll see you next game.
have a good night.
Have one. Thanks. Bye.